And then for you who don't know, we've had Shannon on before to talk about the Happy Bean Project, which is a company that gives back to the homeless, sells coffee. And now you're on again to talk about your new business, which is totally different.
Way different.
So explain a little bit what's going on.
Well, now I own a lingerie shop, and I am also a lingerie model, which I've been a lingerie model in my past days.
Oh, yeah?
My peak, my prime. But yeah, so fast forward 8 years now, and here we are, all over again, round 2.
I see you getting a lot of flack for owning a coffee shop and doing lingerie. How do you balance that?
Yeah, actually, I am not getting as much flack necessarily as I expected. I kind of expected more. I've lost a lot of following, which I understand. I've explained a couple times. I mean, if you're like a married person who follows a girl that does nonprofit work, and then all of a sudden now, like, you see all this like lingerie stuff on your feed, like, you're probably going to unfollow. So, and I respect that. I think that's good. You know, I understand that not everybody can be following a bunch of lingerie models on their feed, you know.
Is there a separation? I don't recall. Is there a separation between the businesses, or is your Instagram one? It's the Happy Bean and this lingerie.
So I have Instagram for the Happy Bean Project, just Happy Bean. Instagram for Shop Call Me Mommy, just Shop Call Me Mommy. And then I have my Instagram, which I just am random.
Yeah.
I put everything on my own. Whatever I want to talk about on my, like, I've never had a niche necessarily. I just like to just be myself and be weird and whatever I feel in that moment. Like last night, I wanted to make a video about depression because I couldn't sleep and I was feeling fucking low as fuck.
Yeah.
So I did.
Yeah.
I just post whatever is coming to me at that moment.
So you're saying that the people that followed you on Happy Bean started following you on the lingerie, and then their wives got upset, so they stopped following you on Happy Bean too?
I just noticed that on my personal page when I started posting lingerie pictures, which I've never posted in a long time, my following went down. Yeah, it did.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? You just want to be yourself and post your own stuff on because you have them separate. You have your Coffee Bean Instagram, and then you have the Shop Call Me Mommy separate, and then you have your personal.
Yes.
And your personal is just a collection of who you are.
Yeah, just
right?
random stuff.
What made you want to start a lingerie? Because being, thinking about it from the outside looking in, there's a lot of competition in the lingerie field, right? With Rihanna and everyone's doing. So how was that kind of scary, like stepping into that?
Well, so I think I can't remember where I was personally in my life when I talked to you guys the last time, but I've gone through a separation, and so I was kind of like in this new position where I kind of like am refining myself, because I was in the military, and then I had the Happy Bean, everything was going good. I was in a good relationship, and then the relationship ended. I'm like now a single mother, and I have to provide for my daughter. And so it was just kind of like, oh shit, like I need to do something quick. And you kind of have to work with what you got, I've always been kind of like being, the sexy girl. And even though I'm weird and like I have a lot more to me than just that, I knew that was something that could help me out financially quickly. And I was right, so that's good. Thank goodness. So yeah, that was like mainly the main reason is that I was just in a spot where I had to figure out my own life for the first time in a while and learn how to support myself all over again. And so I went with what I have, and I love it. And I also kind of like what happened with the Happy Bean, where like I just kept thinking about it over and over again, like a vision-ish kind of thing. That's what happened. I was like, okay, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And I started researching like jobs to do from home. Because I know that I don't want to pay a bunch of money for daycare. I only get to see my daughter every other week. So I don't want to pay a bunch of money for daycare on the weeks that I have her to not see her. You know what I mean? So I wanted to work from home. I knew that. And I'm like, I need to do something that makes a good amount of money, that I can work from home. And e-commerce kept coming up. So I started doing a bunch of research on e-commerce. I was going to just sell stuff on Amazon. I started getting into that and doing like research on it and kind of like dabbling in it. But then I seen that it's kind of best to start your own store. And then we are still trying to get our store onto Amazon as well.
Okay.
It's just, it's a long process. You have to get approved, your branding and all that stuff.
And they get a percentage too, right? Like,
yeah.
That's the downfall of going on Amazon rather than.
Yes. Yeah. But if they get a percentage, but you have such a big audience, it's like, okay, that's fine for them to take their percentage because your audience is so much bigger.
Because some people won't buy things if it's not on Amazon. They're like, okay, I don't need it.
Me, to be honest.
Kind of me too.
Yeah. Like it's so easy and convenient to just have it come straight to your door, and it's already all your shipping details are already pre-set up. So we are really trying hard to get Call Me Mommy on Amazon. But right now our first steps is switching suppliers, because we want to have plus size and our supplier currently doesn't have plus size. We're like, oh, that's definitely not going to work, because not even just plus size, women are all different shapes and sizes. Some girls are bigger up top, smaller down bottom, or vice versa. So we want like a versatile line where it can mix match, and every single girl of every single size can fit into it.
Yeah.
Is that something they do now, like Victoria's Secret and stuff? I assume they accounted for that, like the different sizes up and down. I mean,
I'm
do they
sure.
do that?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't shop at Victoria's Secret. I get my lingerie from Amazon usually, or from obviously Shop Call Me Mommy. So
here we go.
Yeah. But
what was the inspiration behind the name? Like, is there some meaning? I mean, I kind of get it, but like, how'd you come up with it?
So yeah, if you get it, you get it. It's like, if you know, you know. I mean, guys are always like in the bedroom being like, call me daddy. So I'm like, call me mommy, like I'm in charge here, I don't know. I think it's like a strong woman kind of thing. Like, even in all roles for women, like we're always kind of in like a submissive role, and nowadays things are turning around, and now women are becoming more dominant in work, in personal lives, in sex, everything. So I wanted to incorporate that into the name, where like, women can be dominant too, and women can have a say too. It's not just like the man, like, call me daddy. Blah, blah. Yeah.
Where do you find them? Like, do you reach out to models to, represent Shop Call Me Mommy, or do they reach out to you?
So I have tried to keep the models to be just veterans or moms.
That's awesome.
I think we've had a couple models that are not like, and that's totally fine, because that's our whole thing, is we're accepting of all women, but we our niche is like moms and then veteran moms. And so yeah, a lot of our models are veterans and both veterans and moms. So that's really cool. Like Marissa, Savannah, and then we have Chandler. She's about to come out as our next model. And then we have a bunch actually. So it's been good. Like the models are amazing, and they've been very supportive and helpful. So
that's great.
Yeah.
We need to do little profiles on our models.
Yeah, you can.
Video.
You can.
Yeah. He wants to do video, and then he says he doesn't.
No,
so
Mike wants me to get into videoing, and I
want him to hold.
videography?
I want him to hold a light. I mean,
I don't want.
That's all I want.
Yeah, I don't want to do
He
video.
doesn't wanna do that.
You're into videography, right?
I'm kind of, but I don't know. He doesn't want to jump on board.
I really want to do that with y'all, for real.
We need to do something like that.
I just wish that so the models that we have, they're not in Houston. I've reached out to a couple girls, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know them. Yeah. So the models that that we have right now, we've built relationships through social media over time.
You're starting to dabble in loungewear too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's not just lingerie. It's kind of like loungewear, pajamas almost. What's the difference between loungewear and pajamas?
So pajamas are like
non-sexy.
Yeah, kind of like the button up, I think of, like the old school button up, and loungewear is like, you can wear it out too.
Oh, okay.
Like loungewear, like pajamas are strictly for if you're going to sleep. Whereas loungewear is like lounging around the house, or maybe you'll go to the grocery store with your messy hair bun kind of thing.
So what would people know as loungewear, like as a normal piece of clothing? Is that like yoga pants or like?
Yeah, I would say yoga pants would be considered loungewear, but like the loungewear that we have is more the baggy kind of style.
That's getting popular.
That's a big style.
Super popular.
I was asking my daughter because my daughter wanted to get an oversized hoodie.
Yes.
And I was like, what's the deal with oversized hoodies? I don't understand it.
Oh, it's big right now.
They're like, I don't know. It's so comfortable. And I was like, a hoodie's comfortable in general.
It's the cotton pants too. I mean, we went to the airport recently and I couldn't find a girl without these, like this get up, and sometimes it matches. And then it's like the high, it's like almost like the jogger a little bit, but it's really baggy.
They're tight on the ankles.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, that's
tight
it.
on the ankles.
That's the style.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we've gotten a couple sets of that. The lingerie is more popular, which I was kind of surprised. I thought that the loungewear would sell out quicker, but it's actually the lingerie that's selling out quicker. So,
and you've gotten this like distribution like experience from Happy Bean, right? You know how to get the products and get them out, and
yes, but this is a big learning curve. Holy crap!
Really?
Yeah, it's no joke. Like, it's very difficult actually, because there's this thing called drop shipping that we really want to get into. And it sounds simple, but it's been very difficult to get because only certain suppliers do it. And then say you like a piece. Okay, so basically, let me walk you through how we go. Okay. So you're on the computer, boop, boop, boop. You find, oh, wow, that's sexy. Like, I want that for my store. So then I email the supplier, wait for them to get back to me. I'm like, hey, do y'all do drop shipping? No. So then, okay, start over again. Do y'all do drop shipping? Yes. Do you guys have plus size? No. I'm like, okay.
It's like that.
You know, it's like it's a never ending yes. So it's been hard.
Yeah.
What is drop shipping?
So drop shipping is like, okay, it's what Amazon does. I'm trying to think of how to explain it in basic because I like things explained to me super, super simple. Say you order lingerie from me, Shop Call Me Mommy.
Right.
And I'm getting my lingerie from China. China would directly ship it to you instead of shipping it to me to ship to you.
Okay.
Just the supplier basically like gets notice of the order and will automatically ship it to you.
Okay.
And they
for us.
And they put your brand on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like there's no inventory in my house. Well, right now we're not drop shipping, so we do have inventory. Yeah. So that's good and bad because you can keep control of the items. You're the one actually shipping to them, so you know, like, you package it right, it's made with love and all that. But if something doesn't sell, then you have all this inventory. And you're like, fuck, like, I need to sell this.
So do you only do drop shipping or do you?
We haven't done drop shipping yet. We want to.
Okay.
It's difficult to find suppliers that do drop shipping. For us, at least, it's been difficult so far. Yeah. So
and you
if anybody knows how to do that, but yeah, you do have to pay a percentage, but that's worth it to not have the extra inventory. And then that way you can have new items all the time. Like, today's feature is this, today's feature is that. So yeah, for real, if anybody knows how to do drop shipping, like, please,
hit me up.
Please.
Is that the biggest learning curve?
Yes.
Right now?
And we're doing classes like the Amazon classes and research on research. It's just difficult. A lot of times the suppliers are in China. Like, most suppliers are in China or another country. So then there's also a language barrier that's kind of hard to get over. Like, one supplier said that they did drop shipping, but I don't think they actually understood what drop shipping is because they didn't do it. They just sent us the product. I was like, okay, well, that's not what I wanted.
Didn't work.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think about long term once you become more established? Do you think you'll be more American based?
Yeah, that's what. So our new supplier. Okay. Yes, American based, yes, but you have to know that even the American based people are getting their supplies from you know what I mean? So, but we are switching to an American based supplier. They just buy basically huge crates worth of inventory where I obviously don't have the money to do that. So then I'm like I'm pretty much like a little salesperson for the big suppliers.
Have you thought about long term? I guess this would be extremely long term, but designing your own lingerie?
Oh yeah, we actually did.
Oh, you did?
We did, but it's with it's with the supplier that there was a lot of language barriers, and so it just didn't come out right.
Okay.
We're bummed about that too. So there's been so many obstacles. My main source of income right now is me being a lingerie model myself.
Right.
And then we're slowly building the lingerie store as I'm also building my own personal brand. So they kind of are going hand in hand. They are separate. Like me being a lingerie model, yes, I'm a lingerie model for Call Me Mommy, but I'm just a freelance lingerie model. And then separately, I'm doing the Call Me Mommy and then also running the nonprofit, and I'm a mother.
Yeah.
So
Jeez.
I'm like in hustle mode right now.
And you said your main source is being a model?
Yes.
So people are paying you to be a model?
Yes.
Really?
A lot. I'm making a lot of money from that. Thank God.
That's awesome.
He's like, I'm really fucking rich right now.
I'm not that rich, but
Money just falls out of her pocket.
yeah, I just stand up. I start like.
So how does that work? Do they pay you to go to shoots, or is it like swimwear, lingerie? Like, is it on websites? Was it?
Yeah. So okay, I'm not very public about like what website. I think it's pretty insinuated. Like there's a website out there that girls do this on, but
What website?
you have to find out.
Well, there's a couple of them, right?
Yeah, there's a couple. So there's one that I was forced to use. I'm not gonna lie, I did not want to do this.
Why?
Because I was doing it on my own.
Okay.
I was a freelance for all my own. So what I was doing was I would do like a sneak peek picture, and then I said, hey, if you want to get them, it is helping with the inventory costs, which it did. Like we got all of our inventory paid for from me being a freelance model. And so I was just selling my pictures directly, not using a third party. But apparently you can't do that.
What?
Why?
Yeah, they shut down my Venmo and they shut down my PayPal.
How'd they know?
I don't know.
You're making too much money.
They don't. I think so.
They're looking at the they have to be looking at the
and
content.
I never used no, because the content's not going through
It's
Venmo.
just transactions.
What is your wording though? Are you being descriptive about what it is?
No.
Then what the hell?
And I'm not doing anything illegal or wrong. You're allowed to sell lingerie pictures.
Was it connected to that website? Your Venmo and stuff? Was it connected?
No.
No? Oh, that's odd.
I think that it was too many transactions, and I did, the fine print. There's like a lot. I think there's a certain amount that you're allowed to do per month.
Well, they just changed that up. Like on Venmo, there's a threshold to where
You have to pay the taxes, and that was fine.
Yeah.
That's the thing is like was planning on paying the taxes on it, but now they completely shut me down.
You must have been doing a lot of transactions. I feel like people use that all day.
I was like, wow, I was shocked. Like, because like I said, I used to be a lingerie model a long time ago. So when I got back into this, I'm like a little older now. Like, you have like doubts about it. And I'm like, this isn't going to work. And then I started doing it and I was like, holy shit, like this is working.
I don't want to get into a heated debate here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. He's turning this guy.
No.
What about this?
I think she's going to like it.
Right.
But you mentioned that, girls or women are kind of suppressed these days, and that's probably viable, right? Or, it's harder for women these days. But you know how much money they can fucking make? Like, if I was a female, I would be selling the shit out of my pictures too, like 100%. That's all I would do.
I don't think that women are these days. I think that it's coming around.
It's coming around.
Women are being more confident in who they are. We have voices too. We have desires. We have everything. That we're human.
Yeah,
we're a person.
Everyone's making, or not everyone, but you see on TikTok like this random 18-year-old, 19-year-old girl is like, I made 6 figures last week. Like last week, they made 6 figures in a week.
The weekly numbers look crazy.
But you have to be careful with all that because it's a whole. There's two sides to every coin, and I do not recommend necessarily this. It's very difficult actually. I'm not gonna lie.
It's so not saturated or what?
It's not just a picture, and it's a lot of effort. I mean, marketing, mostly it's communication. And the amount of time that you have to invest, like talking to people, is insane. Like I am working more than I've ever worked.
Yeah.
Ever.
I imagine it's hard to post some of that content on Instagram or Twitter or some of that because then you can get blocked.
Yeah, I don't post any of it on
for posting.
And
well, even
I wouldn't want to post any of it on there anyways, because if you want to see, like, well then okay.
Pay it up, boy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Cash at me.
if you, jeez.
Just joking.
I was just joking. I take Venmo too.
It got shut down.
Mike is being really funny today. Mike is on fire today.
Well, how do you get the word out if you don't put it on those sites?
So I kind of put them on. Like I do a very
Discreet kind of.
yeah. Like I cover it all
Little
up, and I
teaser.
say, hey, just message me if you want the link.
So why did that's not clear? Why did you decide to go through a third party versus doing it by yourself?
Because my Venmo and PayPal got shut down. So
There's not another app that you can use.
Cash App, but it's like a lot of people don't have Cash App. It's some people do. And
What
some
about
people don't.
Zeal?
Yeah, but
That was
then
pretty
you're having
popular.
to give out. I think I have to give out my number for that. Pretty sure.
There's like too many apps.
I don't know how to like do Zeal, honestly. And it's fine because I'm trying to buy a house right now. And so, I mean, I am going to claim everything that I got from Venmo, but with the third party, it's like you're a 1099 contractor. So it shows like actual legit taxable income. And so that will help me.
So
be able
based
to buy
on
a
your,
house.
I imagine they look at like metrics on how much engagement you're getting, right?
Yeah.
Through that third party.
Yes.
So based on your performance, they can scoot you up and even present you more, right? Over other
I
girls.
don't know if it works like that,
I'm
but
sure
it
it has
tells
to.
me my percent that I'm at.
Yeah. What are you at?
1.9%.
That's pretty good.
I
These
guess.
fuckers want taxes, man. They want to get
Hell
your
yeah.
ass. I'm surprised it went
You
so
have to
long
pay your
without
taxes.
the cash apps. I'm so surprised we went so long without having a
Yeah.
Now
without them
it's
stepping
all-
in.
Yeah. It is what it is.
We can't get ahead here, can
No.
we? I
have to
was
pay your
laughing
taxes.
because she was talking about I'm buying a house. I was thinking I'm buying my third house, and
Yeah.
it's so hard. You
You're
know,
buying
keeping
your
up.
third house?
No, you. I was thinking,
Oh, I wish.
yeah.
No.
You're like,
And I have to be like, because obviously right then that all sounded really glamorous, but I'm going to tell you, like, it is not glamorous. You know, there's, like I said, there's two sides to every coin. I am in a situation where, like I said, I don't want my daughter to go to daycare because I don't want to not be able to see her. I'm busting my butt. Like this, it's not just like being a lingerie model. Like you have to network. You have to talk with people on a daily basis. Some of the types of people that you're talking with, you don't want to be talking with. And it is very soul sucking. Like you're constantly giving a lot of yourself to a lot of different people. And so it can get exhausting. My mental health has kind of like gone through ups and downs since I've done it. And once I get my house, I'm going to be completely not being a lingerie model anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're going to stop it?
Yeah, I'm going to stop. And then I'm going to focus full on Happy Bean again. Because the Happy Bean is what makes me happy. But at the end of the day, it's a project and it doesn't pay the bills.
I can imagine that is pretty rough on your mental health, doing that kind of stuff. What do you, to go the other way, what do you say to the women that think you're misrepresenting women?
I think that happened a lot in the military as well. We actually just talked about this, me and another girl that's a model and also was in the military. Right when you join the military from boot camp, it's like, you better not sleep with anybody. If you do, you're shaming all of us. Like if you like, you're giving women a bad name if you sleep with people in your unit or whatever. Instantly from the start, like you are shamed. And so, and it's also put on like, my decisions are your decisions, which is not true. If you sleep with someone, that does not mean that Mike also slept with them or her. Sorry.
Oh, damn. Gay.
But like, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, your decisions are separate.
Yeah.
You know, like it's not all in one, and the amount of shame that goes into it is pretty bad to the point where women in the military are, well, first of all, men can do whatever they want sexually, and there is nothing, nobody says anything.
No repercussions.
Yeah.
That's not just in the military.
That is everywhere.
That's everywhere.
Yeah, and so that's like my main thing is like I am a woman, yes, and I also am a sexual being. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I'm also a million other things, but those are two things that I am, yes. And I'm okay with that. And I think like hearing a woman say that is like uncomfortable for a lot of people. They're like, oh my God, she just said she likes sex. Like, and then
It's still
instantly
taboo.
like
Yeah.
slut, whore, hoe, all those things start coming in your head. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
You say one real bad one.
Yeah. Stupid whore. No.
Yeah. It's like all those things are natural, like to think now about women that like sex. But a man talks about sex and it's like,
yeah, good job, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just trying to let it be known, like, okay, I do like sex. I'm not freaking going and meeting Joe Schmo on Motel 8, you know? It's just, I'm a human being that likes sex. And I also am like being sexy. And that's my choice. And if you don't like it, that's okay. Just like I get along with women that like to be sexy, and I get along with women that are very conservative, because I understand that there's a spectrum on all that, and some people feel more comfortable with certain things, and some people are more open. Like there's people that are in the swinger lifestyle. There's people that are in polyamorous relationships. There's people that are monogamous, just one-on-one, and all of those things are awesome. Like I get along with everybody.
Yeah, that's what makes the world, right?
Yeah. So I haven't really had too much hate from women openly. Actually, I haven't had any, thankfully. I'm sure behind scenes, you know. But oh well. I mean, if people are talking to me about me behind my back, then that is totally fine, because I don't really like.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I really don't care.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Look at my bank account.
That's you. Well, no offense to Motel 8, because that's one of our sponsors today. So, so do you get a lot of shitty messages from Karens though? Like,
no,
you don't get it, or you don't read them.
No, I don't get it.
You don't get any.
No, swear.
Isn't that funny? Some of our like views still today on, like, if a bro, like she was saying, guys can go have sex with anyone who they want to and be almost patted on the back for it, but women, they can't do that.
Well, we can, and I don't care.
But
yeah.
Well, I mean, they can do that, but then let's look down.
I'm not gonna get patted on the back. Yeah.
On the flip side of it, though, if a male teacher
I was gonna bring that up,
sleeps with a female student, he's fucked.
Yeah.
But a female teacher can sleep with a male student, and she might get in trouble, but nowhere on the spectrum of a male teacher.
Yeah. No, definitely. As far as even like guys, can't like go to schools alone sometimes, you know, because it just like, you know, like there's always, but that is because of a lot of things that have happened from, like, you know, bad experience. So, but yeah, I think that there's a lot of that in society today. We still think stuff, like Mike said, is taboo.
I was thinking about that Tim Dillon joke.
What one?
Where it said, it came on the news where this kid passed away because he had sex with his female teacher, and he died because he had too many high fives.
Oh my God.
Got high five to death.
That's funny. That's good.
It's all terrible, but
no, that's really funny. I don't know. I'm just soaking it all in.
Yeah,
right
I know it's been a while since we talked, so I think because like last time I told you guys, like I was kind of, because like I am really in this finding myself place, and I'm might be making some mistakes right now, and I'm just kind of like, I'm doing the best I can, man. Like, I'm literally moved to a state where I don't know anybody. I mean, I started the Happy Bean Project, and it just is not, like, never has been something that I wanted to be to financially provide for myself. It has always been a passion project. And I'm just, like, like I said, doing the best I can with what I have. And I'm a little lost right now, and that's okay. Like, there's chapters in your life where you feel like you got it together, and there's chapters in your life where you're like, what the actual fuck is happening? And I'm taking it day by day. Yeah. And that is right now. Like, I literally am right now, I'm just focused on trying to save up enough money to get a house for me and my daughter, so that, because we're in a very small, this little room is the size of my apartment. Oh wow. So
it's huge.
Yeah, it's not huge. But so she doesn't have like a room to play with her toys and stuff like that. And I want to make sure that she's looked out after. And I'm in hustle mode 100%. I'm not going to lie. Like, I am doing the best that I can to make sure. But once I get my house and everything set up, then I'm like going to be able to relax a little bit, and hopefully I can refine myself in a better direction again. So
I think society just holds us to, like, we're supposed to, once we're 18, we're just supposed to have it all together and figure it out. But even when you're 30, 40, 50, you're constantly learning. Just like the flack with like Rogan, like in past episodes saying one thing, he's not the same person he was back, 10, 15 years ago. And to think, I'm going to be the same person that I am now when I'm 40 or 50, it's just ridiculous. We're constantly evolving, and most of the time for the better. So it's like you can't, especially when you hold yourself to one thing, like we're talking about being vegan or carnivore. I mean, it's subject to change. That's the chapter now, and it's like not our story.
It's easy for anyone to look down on somebody because they're not doing something that you may have the same beliefs on, or you may not be something that you wouldn't do, but that person's doing it. It's easy to look down on those types of people.
Yeah.
You know
yes.
what I mean?
If
anybody's in a different direction than what you're doing, it's easy. It's definitely easy to judge.
Are you worried about, or concerned, or I'm sure you think about, but putting the content out there about what your daughter might think?
So everything that I put out is not under my own name.
Okay.
I have like a alter ego or whatever.
Okay.
I don't even think we know you anymore. Who are you?
I know. Yeah. So I've been careful about that because I don't want anything to be like as me. So,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because kids could find it online when she gets them in school.
Yeah.
That's got to be creeped in your mind a little bit.
Yes,
right?
definitely. Yeah, for sure. And I will have to take that day as it comes, but it is what it is. And so, like I said, I'm making finally enough that I'm able to more than provide for me and her, and I'm putting a lot away for you have to like show that you make a certain amount of income to buy a house, as I'm sure you know. So my next tax return, I'm gonna use that and hopefully get approved to buy a house.
Nice.
The lady sees Venmo and she's like,
She's like, this is how I got my first house too.
Yeah, a high five.
Yeah.
There is a lot of people that do like this kind of thing. Like it's just I'm a little bit more public about it. I'm not super public about it, but I'm like a little more public.
It's new. It's new, and it's never been a thing. And it's like this is part of living in the new age. It's like
age.
Yeah, it's partially you're breaking down barriers for women, and women are able, to be more empowered. It's like controversial. It's like it's
definitely
you're doing something that doesn't go with the beliefs, the before beliefs. It's so different.
Yes,
it's crazy. But
well, the thing is like content like this, lingerie content, modeling content, has been for free for so long.
Yeah.
So, like, guys have been just basically, like, women have been doing all this type of stuff for free. And I think we're kind of realizing, like, if I'm going to do this, first of all, this is work. It's not easy. It's hard. It is. Like, I'm telling you, go try it for 2 weeks.
I wish I could do it. Like, 100%.
You don't have the body for it.
I'll give you some lingerie. I'll give you a starter kit.
He's got tits. I mean, he could do it.
Call me mommy starter kit.
You need the guys version.
I know.
I would be your model in a second.
Yeah, you actually did. I was going to ask you about that, but
I know. The Call Me Daddy's already taken though. Like that name.
It's kind of
call me Poppy.
Call me Daddy.
Poppy Chulo.
It gets a little personal touch too, because you have these Instagram accounts and you have people that someone who's like you is influential, who has a bunch of followers. But these guys don't have to go to a magazine now to view a girl that they don't know.
Yeah,
they would probably be more apt to pay for the content because they follow you on Instagram, and they want to see you.
And they know that it's work, and they want to support what we're doing. It is a legitimate job. Like, we pay our taxes on it. It's a lot of networking, a lot of communication skills. It's work. It's not just it's definitely not just like relaxing, chilling at home, take a picture, post it. Like, it's not like that.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, it's definitely not a long-term job for me. I have enjoyed doing it too. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's a lot of cons to it, but the pros are pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel pressure to look a certain way, to eat a certain way, to work out? All those things.
Yeah, that's I think kind of normal on being a woman in general. Like, we're always trying to better our appearance or whatever. Not all women, but I am more of a person that kind of like. I'm a perfectionist in a way. But I have been trying to be more, because I notice even with the lingerie line, like I have women that reach out, they're like, wow, like you look so good in the lingerie, I would never be able to wear that. And I'm like, dude, like I had to suck in. The camera was way the hell up there. The lighting was like, I had like pretty much what we got going on right here. And I had a filter on, like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of things that went into making me look like that. And so I've been trying to make more content where I show like, okay, yes, you can look like this if you know how to like work the angles and do the lighting and all this. But really, like I'm 30, well, about to be 30, and I had a baby, and like I have a lot of imperfections.
I enjoy those content from male and females, but a lot of females do it on TikTok. They say like, what do they say? Social media is lying, and they'll be posing in the gym, you know?
Yes.
And then they look fucking ripped, and then they'll have another video of them be slouched. Yeah, slouched, and you know it looks like a normal human's body. But it's good that they're doing that, because you see them on most of their content is their bodies are unattainable.
Yeah.
And then they post those videos and, hey, I'm just a real person.
Yes. So, and it's okay to highlight the best version of yourself. Like I like posing and like getting all the angles right and stuff like that. It's kind of fun. It's like artistic, you know, okay, like you can make it look like this, but then it is good to know in real life, like you're not going to look like that 24/7. I mean, when I wake up, like shit's fucking crazy. You know?
Like that.
They used to not do that. They used to not show the real version of themselves. So I think you've done a video like that, right?
Yeah. I was grabbing it all.
You let it go, and then you pull it in. I remember. I think it was recent.
Shit.
Just hearing like about it sounds funny, but if you watch the video, it makes sense.
You did that, didn't you?
Yeah.
You're probably helping other moms out there, because that like spices up the sex life a little bit. You know, if they're feeling unsexy, but you can show them that, hey, you know, I have, you know, some, what do you say? You let it out too, and you can show an angle to where you look sexy. That probably helps.
Okay, for the women out there, let's just say, so I sell lingerie pictures, yes. But I also made a post recently of me with a filter of a mustache posing as a man.
That was funny.
I got the most requests
for
my lingerie site after doing that video. So it really doesn't matter what you look like, okay?
Yeah, right.
I swear. I was a little concerned. I'm like, because I was like, okay, I think this is a good time to share that I have a link for my lingerie pictures, and I posted that video of me with the mustache.
Yeah.
And so many people messaged me, can I get the link?
Oh my god!
They probably want to see you in lingerie with a mustache.
You got a different problem on your hands. You're starting to discover the niche.
Yeah, there's my niche.
Have you done that before? We got
that's your angle, man.
Yeah. Dude, I might have to do just one shoot just to see how it goes for
you had
research purposes
hair too, right?
No, I put sweat stains.
You should do that.
Hold on, was this a digital mustache, or did you put one on?
Okay, I have one
good.
where I put one on, but then one was a digital, like the filter that makes it look real.
Yeah, I looked at the filter. I saw it moving, but like it looked real.
I think the one I saw was the real mustache.
Where I painted it on.
Yeah.
What's up with you and the mustaches?
Dude, because like in the military, that's what you have is like just a mustache.
You had one in the military?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, everybody has. Comes with the uniform.
She was doing like a bro impression. Like you were doing like hitting on a girl.
Like I've been doing military content because most of my followers are like military members, and I don't really like the military is like a big part of my life, but it's also kind of like in the past, leave it in the past kind of thing. But it's been fun because what happened was I found my uniform, and I'm like. Like some things came like flashing back. I'm like, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just make it just for fun. And it's funny.
No.
Like I like making videos like that the best.
They're good.
You need to make a segment of it. One of like your story circles, just all. Have you named this person yet?
No, but he should be Greg, old Greg.
Oh, Greg?
Yeah, because that's like the last video, and
that's the swamp guy, right?
Yeah, the swamp guy.
Yeah, you need to name the character.
Really, for real, that's how people really are in the military. Nothing against them, but like for real. Like, I'm not exaggerating.
My wife will show me a meme military themed, and she'll be cracking up laughing. and I look at it and I have no idea what's funny about it. I'm like, I don't understand it.
Yeah.
And she just, it's like it's a cult
joke,
almost.
inside joke,
Yeah,
yeah.
inside. You have to be there to understand it.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
I was curious, the first time you did a video, like one of your videos, the first time you actually put it out, how'd you feel? Because it's like you weren't posting like that before. And then you did
for
a
the
lingerie
reels,
video. Yeah.
I got like, it's like when you like send that text to like a guy that you're talking to for like the first time and you like send it like a risky text, like, hey, like send me that.
I want to see your balls.
Eggplant?
I want to see your
You
balls.
send it and you put it down.
Were you nervous? How
I was like that.
You're a nervous person. So like when you put it down, were you like stressing? Like
Yeah.
how the reaction?
Yeah.
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 And then once you saw the reaction, you were like, okay, I'm good. And then you were like,
especially because like me and my dad are really close, and I told him, I gave him a warning. I'm like, Dad, just so you know, I'm starting a lingerie line and I'm going to be modeling for it and I'm going to sell my lingerie pictures. And he was like, you run a nonprofit. Like, you cannot do this. And I was like, Dad, I promise I can. It's not going to affect the nonprofit. He's like, it is going to affect the nonprofit. He's like, it's going to ruin the nonprofit. Please don't do this. I'm like, no, I'm doing it. Like, I need to provide for me and my daughter. Like, I have no choice. I'm doing it. This is what I want to do. He's like, okay, I support you. And then it has not ruined the nonprofit. It's helped the nonprofit.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You can do two things.
Yeah,
You can
so
have
they're
two
totally
passions.
separate. Like the nonprofit is my, like, I love helping people and it's my passion. And I have mental health issues myself. My brother has mental health issues and I want to help people that have mental health issues. Call Me Mommy is my job. Like that's my line of work. Yeah. So totally separate. Just like you guys do podcast and then you also have work.
I don't have.
We also
this is all I do.
Lingerie. We're in the same line.
Do you want me to tag your link for you?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah, for my private videos.
Can you imagine how many views you'd get with your hair?
Dude,
probably not a lot.
I think you would succeed.
He always wants to do teaser somewhere, something with I'm a
What's
girl
that,
and like have my hair down.
What was that trending TikTok? That Infinity song? I love you for infinity. But remember, girls would show like the back as they were coming up, and then it would hit, and then they'd show the face.
No, you have to show me.
Okay, well
He's
do
really
that.
into this shit.
They do that, and I was like, Mike, we should do that and have it because you look like a girl from the back.
Yeah.
And then
no, that would be hilarious. I know what you're talking about.
And then when it hits, it shows his face and a beard.
So you're like the one with all the good but like crazy ideas, and then like you have to convince them or the other way around.
That's kind of opposite. Mike is the artistic one.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, he just forgets to press record and stuff. That's his like. That's what he does.
No, Mike is artistic and keeps everything fun and loose. And hey, I'm funny.
That's funny.
That was good, right?
The best it could be.
What's the favorite line that you have right now, or what do you call it? A collection?
Yeah.
A line? What's your
Pieces,
favorite?
I guess is what we've been calling it. There's this. I like strappy stuff. I think it's really like flattering and looks really good.
What is strappy stuff?
Like where it's like straps.
Okay, only straps covering the
Just
shit.
straps.
Holy
yeah.
shit,
But
that's
it's-
risky, right?
But it
Very
covers
risky,
the
yeah.
torso too, right? It's not just like your boobs and butt. It's like there's straps that go along your torso and maybe a little lower in your legs. Is that what you're talking about?
Like yeah, it could. I don't know if can I send you a picture of one and you can show it?
Yeah.
Maybe we could do
Okay,
that.
cool. Because I don't know how to explain it. It's strappy, it's sexy, and it looks really
Does
good.
it cover everything?
No.
It doesn't cover the main things?
Absolutely.
It covers
not.
the main things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how we can't say nipple.
Why can't we say it?
So it covers the nipples,
It covers the nipples.
but it shows pretty much everything else.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very like sexy.
Revealing.
Yeah.
Are those hard to put on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude,
you have to
lingerie
put
is
the
a
straps in the right spots, right?
Yes. I'm like, by the time I'm like done doing it, I'm like, I'm not even in the
I don't
mood
even
anymore.
feel sexy anymore.
Yeah.
That's funny. I was about to say that too. My wife will put shit on. I'm like, you're taking too long here.
Yeah.
Let's take that shit off.
I imagine
Yeah.
the man on a strapping was like, well, how the fuck did I take this off?
Yeah, but it does look really good. Like I think that also comes apart with it. Like if you put in the effort and you get your makeup done and all this, like by the end of it, you're like, wow, I look fucking good. I'm ready to go.
I'm wearing that the rest of the day.
It's
though.
for
I'm not
girls.
taking it off.
Lingerie is for the girls, not for the guys, I think.
Oh yeah.
Don't you think?
No, absolutely.
Like guys, I don't think could really care.
Guys don't give a damn about lingerie.
Yeah.
For
They
about
like-
a second.
They like looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess then it is for both.
Like a picture, but in real life, we don't give a damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying in real
Yeah.
life. So it's like, that's why they're good for like photo shoots, or like if you want to send sexy pictures to your man, that's good. Or like even just like he gets there and you're wearing it. That's cool, right?
Oh, that's on another level.
That's cool, right?
Yeah. If you come home from a hard day's work, you know what I mean?
Why did you say hard like that?
If your wife is in laundry,
I'm
like
just
that's cool,
emphasizing
right?
it. Yeah. You come home, walk in the door, and you've been beat to death by sending emails just all day, sending those fucking emails.
Yeah.
And you walk inside.
Have you saw his TikTok?
No, what is it?
It's great.
Why is it great?
Tell her. It's like the world's best dad, but what he
Okay.
does is
The title is like world's best husband, the most understanding, caring husband, but I'm a sarcastic asshole to my wife.
Okay.
So it started off by just posting. I was making because me and Mike have a TikTok account. And as my wife was pulling in the driveway, I was like, I'm going to make a video, and I don't know what I'm going to say. I'm just going to make a video. So anyway, she comes in the house, and I'm being sarcastic, right? And you can tell she's beat down from the day. She just got done working out. Her hair is all whatever. And she's walking in. I'm like, where's dinner? Like, but I'm being kind of sarcastic, and I'm following her. She goes, oh, no, I said, what's for dinner tonight? And I'm following her. And then I'm like, I've been working. This is the sarcastic part.
Yeah.
I've been working from home all day, slaving away on my computer like a slave. And dinner's not ready yet, and she's just walked in the door. And she says something kind of funny, and I posted that, and people are hating on me.
Oh,
like,
they're going off on you.
They're like-
oh,
they're-
TikTokers are harsh.
But he's got like
Karens-
1 million views.
Really?
The
I
Karen-
gotta watch it. That's cool.
The Karens are blowing up.
Oh my
They're
God.
even arguing with each other. Like, hey, so what's funny is I always have dinner ready. I do all the cooking, most of it. So and you could see it in the video.
Not if you ask his wife.
There's steaks on the counter.
Yes.
You know what I mean? In the video that I didn't mean to get in the video.
So it's clear, like, that this is a joke. But
Yeah, but there's people arguing like, you idiots, can't you not see the stakes in there? And like, I would divorce his ass. And then there's some guys that be like, oh yeah, she'd be a single bitch in no second. Like,
I know. The TikToker people are crazy. Like, I will go to just read the comments sometimes because I'm like, these people really be saying as much as possible on this.
yeah.
Yeah. Definitely some trolls in
Do
there.
you
man.
do you do TikTok? You obviously do
I
TikTok.
do, but so I actually do get paid off Reels now.
Oh,
What?
damn.
Yeah.
On
Wait,
on
Reels?
Instagram.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so and I have it set up to go to the Happy Bean, so that's like my donation towards the Happy Bean. So whatever, it's not much. Like, and trust me, you know,
is it any good?
like how much you make?
Yeah, what is
No,
it?
not that
Because
much.
I'm sure you're like in the base level,
Yeah,
right? Like,
it's- I'm like just started.
so you got a
making money.
notification or something, and it was like,
Yeah, it was like you're eligible. I was like,
What does that
oh,
mean?
Shit,
How-
I was like,
damn.
Woo!
it's like $2. I'm like, yeah,
like hitting the knees.
yeah.
Dabbing and shit. What does that mean? So they just hit you up and they run ads on your account, or what does that mean?
I don't know. I just literally like that's what I was just sitting there doing my thing, and I was posting a reel, and it said, "Hey, you're eligible to get paid on this reel." I'm like, I was just about to post this anyway, so cool. And
Shit.
then I signed up, put my bank account information in it, and it's like, you get paid.
The rest is history.
Yeah.
It's not every reel though, right? It's just the ones
It's-
that they ask about.
Well,
or
so
something?
yeah, that's the thing too. So, like, any reels that I post with Call Me Mommy, they automatically are like red. I get a red.
What does that
It's like a
mean?
little red circle.
It says
And
not
it
eligible.
means not eligible for compensation
Why?
because it shows too much.
Really?
They don't want like you making money off of like.
Do they
showing
understand
your
that's
laundry.
the only thing that's popular on Instagram?
Yeah, but
I'm serious.
I know.
Well, which one did you get funded for then?
I've been getting funded for a lot of them.
What do you do?
Like
in
my
video?
military ones, I get funded
The
for.
mustache one?
Yeah, the mustache ones are
That
paying off. That's
Wow.
all.
You know when I knew it hit is when I saw it, and then the next day I saw it again, and I wasn't on your page. Like,
Yeah.
it just popped up again. That's why I was like, oh
Really?
shit, this is hitting.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Dude, and those ones are so fun to do. Like, I just love being like, I think, obviously, in the military, there was a lot of like, it was hard being a female in the military. Like,
Yeah.
you get shit on a lot, you know? And so I'm not trying to like shit on anybody. Like the guys I served with are great, honestly. But there are some funny characters
Oh yeah,
that
absolutely.
are like unique, and I
Yeah.
like unique people. So it's like fun, like kind of like putting myself in their shoes and like being like them is just funny.
Yeah,
because I'm telling you, like the people that are like real people that I know.
And his name's Greg.
Yeah, like obviously it's not right on point, but it's like a little scary how accurate it is. And like the most recent one I did of the Lejeune barracks, that is like actually how the barracks looked.
Shit.
It's pretty fucking bad, dude. Like I was like, it's not that extreme. Okay. It's a little less, but there is a lot of black mold. Lots of black mold. Good old black mold. I don't know how bad that is for you.
It's terrible.
Really bad.
It's terrible for you.
Yeah. And the whole barracks are just filled with black mold.
Fuck.
Isn't that weird?
No wonder everyone comes back sick and depressed.
We thought you were breathing funny.
Yeah.
I could see you doing a couple characters. You should probably do like 3 or 4 and then do videos where you're the different ones talking to each other.
Yeah, I like it. I'm not gonna lie. My dream was always to be an actress, or originally my dream was to be a newscast person.
Oh
newscast
shit!
girl. Yeah,
This just in.
yeah. But
Today's weather. Your
well,
feet are too small for that, though.
Yeah, I don't know how you stand up without falling forward.
You'd fall over real quick. You notice those weather women have long feet. I'm serious.
What?
They have
I didn't think
big,
that.
long feet, dude.
Clown feet?
Yes.
Wow.
You ever seen that?
Pick your
Next
foot
time-
up to the camera. Can you put it?
Look at that small ass
What
foot.
is it? A size 6?
It's like the size of my head.
It's like John's feet. Like
No,
really small.
Look at these big ass feet I got.
Yeah, like a duck.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Flap, flap?
I don't know. What is? Hey, explain this awkward thing. So you're pretty awkward. You know
Yeah.
how girls say I'm just awkward, but they're like pretty, and all right, you're not awkward. You're pretty awkward.
I am. Like,
And you-
remember when
yeah,
I saw
this
you
is-
out and about, and I was like,
Yeah.
went on a
She's
random
like, I don't know
story.
So I saw you out, and then you said this story about this Amazon guy dropping off some shit at 10 a.m. And what the hell did you ask him?
Dude,
You got
the
so
shit-
nervous.
the
Did you
shit
get
that I do-
nervous?
I don't know. I think I am like definitely socially awkward, like for sure. Like when I'm in work mode, I can kind of like put on like okay, I'm in work mode, like stay focused, say normal shit. But like when I get like put out into the wild, I swear I don't know what happens to me. My brain just gets mingled. I have like so many, I get like rapid thoughts and then I just blurt out random shit.
Sure.
It's so annoying. Well,
So annoying.
it
I
is.
can't control it.
So the story I was telling him, I seen him at a bar, and I had to tell him the story because it's funny. So there's a guy that bought $3,000 worth of donations for the Happy Bean Project.
Shit.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
so amazing, and it all came to my door. And then again, he bought another round, 3,000. So that by the second time, I'm starting to like kind of feel bad for the Amazon dude. I'm like, dude, like he's hauling all that shit up my stairs. So I heard him with the first box. So I went running out. I'm like, it's like 10 a.m. I'm like, just got done like filming some weird military stuff or whatever. I like ran out and I'm like, hey, you don't need to bring it up here because the storage is actually down there. And he was like, oh, okay. I'm like, it's right. And this I didn't tell you, but I literally like ran down the hallway and like was like, it's right here, but down there. Like what? Over fucking communicating. Like he's like probably like he's like, I get it. It's down there.
Oh, so you went like above the spot.
Yeah, like ran over it and like went above the spot and like
He's like, should I go up the stairs or down the stairs to go back to my car?
and then it gets worse. Then I was like telling him, I'm like, thank you so much for bringing this up. It's for the homeless, like blah, blah, blah. Like he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
I just want to drop this shit off.
yeah. And then I ended it with, so like, oh, by the way, like, can I get you a beer or something? I swear. I asked him if he wanted a beer.
And what time was it?
10 in the morning. And he said, he's like, oh, actually, I don't drink. I'm like, oh, you can keep it for later. And yeah, I don't know what the fuck goes through my brain. Like
He's like 20 years sober, and she's like, "You keep it for later." He's like,
Take it.
"Fuck, I gotta get out of here."
Take it. Was he an older guy or younger
he's
guy?
like middle age, like 50. Cool dude, but I was just like, I need it. And I have done stuff like that before in the past. Like even recently with the lady. Oh my god, dude, fuck. And that's the thing, it like replays in my head as I'm walking away, and I'm like, what the actual fuck is going on? So she was walking her dog, and she was like, said to me, "Oh, she doesn't want to play with you or something." Like, I don't know. She said
That's rude as hell.
And I wasn't even expecting. I tried to avoid talking to people that I don't know because I know shit's gonna get weird. And so I was like, "Oh, she's a she."
She's a she.
Oh, that's a bitch.
And she's like, "No, he's a dog, or he's a boy." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, I could tell he's a boy."
Just a train wreck of a conversation.
They walked off after that. I was like, I just can't recover. And now I see that lady all the time. I'm like, this girl.
God. That reminds me of like if the Starbucks person gives you your coffee.
Yeah.
And you're like, they're like, have a good day or something. And you're like, you too. Or, oh, wait, what do you say?
Yeah, like you're going to go do something they're not going to do.
Yes.
I hope you enjoy your drink. Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
That kind of shit. Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
That happens to me a lot. We went into a restaurant and I was walking and not looking at this person. And this person was tall. Everyone's tall to me, but this person was extremely tall.
So average.
And I was looking at the other, the hostess, and I said, "Hello, ma'am." And then this person out the side of me who I didn't see said, "Are you having a good day?" And I said, "Yes, sir, I am." And I looked, and it was a female. I was like, oh shit.
No.
And my wife was giving me shit walking to the table.
Did you apologize?
No, I was like, oh, yeah, I did. I was like, I'm sorry. But at that point, you can't apologize. You just called a man or
Did
a female.
she have a low voice?
Yeah, a little lowish.
Well,
Probably low because the sound waves had to go
I would have
down.
been like, sorry, I called you a female. Like,
Sorry,
you have a really low voice.
Sorry about your manly voice, woman.
You would have said, sorry, you sound like a man.
Yeah.
Do-do-do.
Yeah, probably.
Have a good day.
Oh my God.
All right, so what's the next big step besides the drop delivery or drop? What is it called?
Yeah.
Drop delivery?
Figuring out drop shipping is like,
Drop shipping.
again, if anybody knows how to do drop shipping, please
Hit
reach
it
out.
up.
Yeah.
What's the next thing you're looking at too for Shop Call Me? Or you want to do brick and mortar? You looking at that?
No.
Why don't you? Why do you laugh?
You always ask that.
No.
Nobody
brick
does
and
that no
mortar.
more.
Everyone does.
Too
brick and mortar.
expensive now.
So expensive, and it's just like the inventory. Nah. It's just a lot. Like I don't want to do that. Right now.
Or getting into other stores. Maybe that was a better question.
Right now, we want to get into getting a new line that is more versatile for different sizes.
Okay.
So that's our next big thing, is getting like our next round, because we've sold out of our first round. We're getting close to selling out of our second round. So our next thing is getting our third round of supplies and making it more versatile. So
Awesome.
that's our next step.
Awesome. And looking for models too, right?
Yes. Yeah, we're always looking for new models. But I would think like if Houston moms want to reach out to me, that'd be cool. You know, dude.
What?
Be careful. You might say something stupid.
You know how awkward I told you the Lola story? How I had like a big crush on her?
Yes.
Okay, dude. Oh my God.
Does she know yet?
I'm like, okay.
Uh-oh.
I can't wait to hear this.
I actually like have been talking to her, and I did pole dancing classes, and I'm not good, but I'm learning some cool tricks, and I like it a lot, and I'm gonna get very good at it. Like it's a goal of mine. It's like my new workout, and she's very good at pole dancing.
No.
Lola is like amazing, and so I messaged her. I was like, girl fanning. I was like, "You're so talented. I hope to be like you one day."
Can I have a piece of your hair?
No.
Can I smell your armpits?
I really hope she doesn't listen to this. And she was like, "Yeah, you should train with me." I was like, "Yes, okay, totally." So I'm gonna be taking one of her classes.
Oh, they're at Evolution.
Yeah,
Awesome.
That'll be fun.
yeah, I'm super excited.
Don't hit on her too
I
obviously,
won't,
or
no.
don't say anything dumb.
I know. That's the thing, is like I'm nervous that I'm gonna say some weird shit, but
Just tape your mouth.
I'm gonna just keep it cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna for going in like, this is work. Like you're working.
You're
right
like,
now.
you're telling yourself, keep it cool, keep it cool, keep it cool. You have a nice ass. I want to touch your ass.
That's what's gonna happen. I don't think a lot of my followers know that I'm like, I dated women and like I like women, but because I keep that on like pretty on the down low too.
Is there a percentage like you like one more than the other, or is it pretty?
No,
50-50?
I would say I like visually I like women better.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah, like looking
that's
at
probably
women is like, wow, like you are, women are, art is art. Like we are beautiful as fuck.
All right, calm down.
Yeah.
Men are kind of just like, but then like men, like I bond with better.
Yeah.
Like I can be like, feel more broed out with, and like, it's not as cringy and like awkward with talking with guys as I, like if I'm awkward with a guy, I'm like 10 times more awkward with a girl. Like me trying to hit on a girl is the most cringiest thing you'll ever witness. Ever.
So do you like air?
Yeah. Like
asking
it's
dumb
bad.
questions?
It's
You
bad.
like the sky? Does it matter if a guy works out, like comparing bodies?
No, I'm all about personality.
Really?
Like literally, it does not matter how a guy looks. Like yes, without knowing someone, it matters how a guy looks. Like I like guys with mustaches. I like guys with like hair and like, you know, like I like unique type people. But like mostly you could be like the nerdiest looking guy if you have a cool personality. Like that's way better.
Yeah, I think that's most women, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like dad bods?
I was about to say that.
Dad bods are totally like way more comfortable to cuddle with for sure.
That's what I hear all the time. They like dad bods, and most women don't care for six packs.
Yeah, honestly.
I guess it all comes down to
I don't
cuddling.
really like guys that are too obviously good looking. I know that's bad, but there's plenty of women that like them, so they're fine. But I don't like that. Like I like guys that are like unique and weird because I mean, obviously, and they're gonna have to deal with me. So
Your IG live is gonna blow up. You guys are like, oh look, I'm average looking.
They start eating hamburgers. They're like, I gotta get rid of these abs.
I gotta get rid of it.
No, there was a guy, like I don't usually, like when I'm on Instagram, I don't like usually notice like a guy.
Yeah.
Like I usually, like most of my feed is women, but today, actually this morning, there was a guy.
Call them out.
It's like
You won't.
Sky.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I forget it.
Sky 3.2.
God, what is his
Dude,
name?
if his name's Sky, dude, he's
Dude,
Killer.
this
He's
guy,
doing fine.
and I went all in. I was like liking every single picture. I was like,
from
going,
2013.
Yeah. You went all the way to 2013.
so obviously I'll never hear from him because I'm already a freak. But yeah, totally.
Well,
I
he
would say
liked your
he's my
stuff,
type.
right? He
No.
like, is that how you saw him?
No, like I don't know, like how he came up.
Oh,
He came up on my feed like when he's it's like a shooting video, and it's so well done, like artistic and like and like him with his mustache, and he like. It's like slow motion with his mustache. I was like, dude, who are you?
I want to touch that stash.
And that's never happened. Like, I seriously do not like look at guys and like be like, yeah, but this guy for sure.
well,
That's
that's got to be the military stuff that you like. You know, the
Yeah, it was probably a
bullets,
military
the mustache, the standalone, Sky.
Sky.
What is his name?
It's probably Skywalker.
Dude, I'll have to look it up. I saved it because like I have such a bad memory. Yeah, no, for real. I kind of
Sky, you better watch out. You got a stalker.
Stalker. Can you imagine?
Lola and Sky need to watch out.
What if Lola and Sky are best friends?
What if they're together?
Oh my life.
It'll blow your fucking mind.
Oh my god.
All right. Well,
Let's close out.
All right.
You're actually wearing lingerie. Let's bring that up real quick. So this is one of your.
This is one of the pieces, and that's what's cool about our lingerie. A couple of our pieces is that you can wear them as shirts too.
So people on the video, you can see the lingerie.
Yeah.
People that are listening, it's lacy and black.
Yeah.
And go look at the YouTube because it's way better than audio.
you can look on Spotify too. You can look on Spotify.
So we talked about your future. Other than that, how do if the girls wants to maybe potentially be one of your models, how do they get a hold of it? How do they get a hold of you?
Or a guy.
We
The
need a
best
man
way
line.
is to reach out to my Shan, the Happy Bean Girl, because that's the one I check the most. Then second, I check Shop Call Me Mommy. So I toggle back and forth between those two.
The
But
website.
not the website, just the Instagram would be the best way to get a hold of me.
Okay.
Yeah.
But to order your stuff too, right?
Oh, order my stuff is www.shopcallmemommy.com.
Nice.
Okay. And then when you start a mail line,
You got
like
two
with
The only
briefs or
person
something. Get the
They
briefs.
told me that they were going to be in lingerie when I got here, and they weren't.
Who's they?
You two.
You're saying they, like it's not us.
Oh, she's talking. Right?
Yeah, I was telling my life.
I forget. There's a lot of dynamics going on there.
There's way too many cameras in here.
Which one am I looking at?
Hey, but no, for real, if you get a brief or something,
Get with the strap that says the name. You know how
Call me
you
mommy?
sag a little bit. We'll be
Yeah.
your models.
So did it say "Call me mommy" on it?
yeah,
Yeah, why not?
Dude, that
Or
would be kind of
Poppy-
unique, actually.
Call me Poppy Chulo.
we can help you pick which ones because it's got to be ones that you can work out in.
Okay.
Yeah, and it could be like a more masculine font.
And I
but it could be
really,
the same
truly
name.
want to do video work with y'all.
That's
and
okay.
If we get more models from Houston, that'd be good.
Okay.
Do you guys know any models in Houston? I just seen that you guys.
No,
did
I
a
just know my
podcast
girlfriend.
with a model.
That's it. I
Who's
don't
the
know any.
model?
I just was creeping on your guys' stuff, and I
Oh, Nicole Hardcastle.
seen she's cute.
That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, she would.
Ask her.
She would probably do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was she in the?
Very cool.
She was in the military, wasn't she? No,
Mm-mm.
I don't think she was.
She's like a realtor and stuff
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Oh wow, you are a creep.
Yeah, I was creeping. Okay, all right. So I've just been creeping away.
I think she's dating Skylar.
Dang it.
Everybody has a Skylar.
Everybody's dating him. I see why.
Well, we had fun, Shannon.
Yep, I did too.
Thank you so much. We'll do it again.
Yep,
Ah,
for sure.
Hold you to it. Your next business you come up with.
And then we'll have Brittany here, hopefully.
Oh, dang.
All right. Catch you later.
Bye.
Bye.